And when I said see you all tomorrow, I meant see you all now, because I'm recording another one. I don't even know why I was saying that. Force habit. Anyway, Sparkman. Sparkman is kind of a mid-stage. He's probably like the most forgettable. He's the most normie. Like in terms of like just stage and like coolness. These things are really annoying. You have to wait until like just perfectly if you want like no damage. Those things are like the Mega Man 1 like balls that open and then they shoot the thing in 8 directions and it's really annoying. And there we go. Dude. Alright. There. Wow, I usually don't no damage to that. I usually just tank it all because it's annoying. But I want to do it just for fun. Yeah, I didn't mash there, I just used the turbo function, but my controller. Those things are really annoying to beat like normally because they just take a lot of damage. Anyway, Rush Jet can be useful here. Because those platforms can be kind of annoying otherwise. Let's go fast. Yeah, Rush Jet can be really useful in getting past these things too. Because like, you can be in the air and not take damage from the bottom one. Oh, Shadow Blade. It's like Metal Blade, but like they made it really bad. It's not terrible, but it's like, it's bad enough to where it's like, it's just sad because I just want the Metal Blade. Its range of motion, well, its range is way less than it should be, and you can only shoot one at a time, like so. And if you miss it, it has to come back to you before you can shoot another. So it's like, it's just kind of not worth it. It does do a little bit more damage. Usually those things take 3 of the Mega Buster, like this for example. But like, it's faster to just do it with the Mega Buster. So it's like, I don't even know. Anyway, Mega Man Unlimited, anybody? Here you just kind of just jump over these and slide. That's how you avoid this. Some energy. I'm all good. I guess we'll go with the Rush Jet. But okay. Here, you know what? I'll actually do the platforming because I don't want to feel like a cheapskate. Yeah, you can see why it's more viable to not do that. I said that right as I died. I have a lot of life left. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, Rush Jet would be the superior option there, I guess. I don't guess, I know. I mean, those platforms can really cause slowdown, and it's just annoying. So it's like, just go ahead and Rush Jet it. Alright. And I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but the reason I jump when I use Rush Jet is because for some reason, if you aren't on Rush himself, the energy doesn't go down. So you can essentially just stall it forever. Well, not forever, but for a really long time. That's a really close, like, checkpoint to the boss. That's not the boss itself. That's interesting. Anyway, Sparkman, he's really easy to beat with just the Buster, but his weakness is the Shadow Blade. His secondary weakness is Needle Cannon, I think. You just take, yeah, it takes 2 from that, but either one can be useful. But Buster, I mean, his pattern is really easy. He just jumps a few times. You could slide into that if you're like really precise, but you slide and he'll throw a big one. And that hitbox that's what I was talking about, like the jank hitboxes. That big spark ball can be kind of weird. But yeah, he's pretty easy to Buster. Like so. Like someone outside in their car is blasting some bass. I hear it even with my headphones on. That man hit his head on the top of the ceiling. That's funny. Anyway, time for the worst weapon in the game. I guess Topspin is a close second. This is the worst weapon in the game. Spark Shock. It's like the Ice Slasher and Mega Man 1, but worse, and you'll see why in a little bit. Anyway, plot twist, you get to do the stages again! These are called the Doc Robot stages, and you go through these 4 stages again, but they're kind of remixed, and this time you fight some different bosses being revived Mega Man 2 bosses, which are worse in every way. It is kind of cool, well, I mean, I like it. People, like, really get bothered by this, but I don't mind it that much, personally. Let's go Gemini Man, because we haven't, I think he was, like, one of the first ones we went to. But yeah, the platforms are a little bit different now. I guess it's like a different part of the stage, I don't know, where you, like, spawn. These are not technically the Wily stages, I guess, yet. I guess it's like a precursor before, like, Mega Man 4 through 6 when they had the, when they had the, like, the fake Wily stages, and then the real Wily stages, like, Cossack stages in 4, the Proto Man stages in 5, and then the Mr. X stages, or Professor X, I don't remember. That's Marvel, I don't remember. That dude's stages in, I died. That dude's stages in Mega Man 6. So this is kind of a precursor for that. I guess they wanted to pad up the game more, but then they realized they could just reuse the stages. Anyway, I have no lives left, so I'm just gonna kill myself, and then we can continue and then have more lives. And you do get your weapons refilled, so feel free to use those. Anyway, Sparkman, the reason it's bad is it's kind of like the Ice Slasher, except you can't pause during it, so you can't change a weapon to kill the guy. So it's like, why even bother? It's like, it's pointless because you can't kill them. So it just freezes them, and if they're, I mean, they can be kind of useful with like a guy that's above you, like these things, like that, I guess. But other than that, it's really pointless. I mean, you have to wait till, oh my gosh, okay, you have to wait till they're done to change. Shadow Blade can be kind of useful here because they only take 1 shot to kill. Energy. Ow. Yeah, Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade's probably one of the better weapons, even though it's not that great. That just shows that the Mega Man 3's weapons aren't that great as a whole. The stage design is lovely in this game. It's actually really good, in my opinion, and the slide's useful. That's why I like this game. But I mean, pretty much everything else in this game is good, besides like the slowdown. It's the things I keep complaining about. It's the slowdown and the again, nothing there. It's the slowdown and the weapons. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, this game is really good. It's just, I feel like I've already brought that up enough, so it's like, every time there's something else to bring up, I talk about that. Yeah, don't be mistaken that I dislike this game, because that is not the case. This is my 3rd favorite official Mega Man game. If I had to give it a rating, I give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's a good game. Yeah, don't even bother with that, just refill the rush. Like, literally the only time I ever used the Spark Shot, or whatever it's called, in a regular playthrough, ooh, extra life, is when there's a boss that's weak to it. That's literally the only time. Mash. Ooh, okay, I'll refill Shadow with that, and then Rush with that. There. They really should have made those things, the fish egg thingamajiggies, weak to the other weapons too. It's like kind of weird, someone poster. You can't get a lot of energy and stuff if you just grind like and kill all those, but like, anyway. The reason there's only 4 stages is because there's 2 bosses in each stage. This one is Flashman, and so he works exactly like, you know, not exactly, because his hitbox is way bigger. Like all the bosses' hitboxes are bigger because the Doc Robot itself is bigger, and they do work a little bit differently in some cases, like Crash. We'll get to that later. Anyway, he's weak to, what is he weak to? Search Snake? No. Oh my. But due to his hitbox being bigger and him only taking 1 damage from the Buster now, he is significantly harder than, you know, normal. Is he weak to Needle? Yeah, he's weak to Needle. And the weaknesses kind of don't make sense, but I mean, you can't really blame him for that because the weaknesses, you know, they don't have the same weakness from Mega Man 2. Not that those were any better, like, pretty much, I think they were like 4 Robot Masters in Mega Man. Robot Masters, not Robot Master. 4 Robot Masters in Mega Man 2 that were like all weak to Metal Blade. Like, yeah, Flash, Wood, Bubble. I think there's one more. Anyway, wow, it's the other time in the entire game where Rush Marine is useful. Look at that. And even so, Rush Jet is better because you can fly on the top too. So it's like, why would you ever use this? But anyway, and it drains super fast, so it's like, why bother? But anyway, Surge Snake. I underutilize Surge Snake a lot. I should use it more because it's really like one of the best weapons in this game. It's really just Bubble Head, but better. That's nice. I have a lot of lives now. Did not mean to grab the ladder. And it's good because a lot of enemies in this game only take 1 damage before dying, so it's like it can be really useful for just killing stuff, like getting your way. And it's really easy to grab those ladders. Anyway, time for the second boss, and by the water you should be able to tell it's Bubble Man. And this one actually does make sense because its weakness is Needle, and Needle pops the bubble, so that actually does make sense. One thing though, I wonder if he is weak to Spark because it's underwater. That too. Okay, so both of his weaknesses do make sense. Needle because it pops, and Spark because it's underwater. Uses Pokemon logic. And there we go. He's easy to beat. Pretty easy to beat normally too. Just like do the same. You can see in my Mega Man 2 Bubble Man no damage video, but you can see the strat for that. But the same thing applies, so it's still pretty easy. Anyway, 12 minutes, slightly longer than normal, so let's end it here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.